This is the battle of the late breakers, and Elite Risk gets it. Oh, what a move by Eno. That is not a place you overtake. Maybe side by side of him, they're going to go around the outside now to Pissy.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to 7th Gear Racing. It's Wednesday, which means it's time for Tier 2. Round 3 to be exact, and we arrive at Spa, one of the best tracks on the calendar. Just me in the box tonight. That's right, I am back, finally. My life is no longer getting in the way. So then, Spa. 19 corners, 2 DRS zones. Tonight is, of course, a sprint night, which means we get one-shot qualifying, followed by a sprint race, and then the 22 laps in the 50%. Sprint previous winners, Matt Veg, who won, of course, in Tier 1 last night, was the previous one here. Action zones, first one up into La Source, of course, which is turn 1, if you didn't know that. That'll be the end of the first DRS zone. Second DRS zone is, of course, down the Kemmel Straight. You can see some battle in there between Vaughan and Krigmit. So now there's a short pause whilst the drivers put their setups on. And then here are the standings. As you can see, 4 drivers at the top, all with 25 points. Egon and Destroyer are the 2 victors from the previous 2 rounds. And there you go, it's tight. Only 2 races gone, so of course, there you go, look, milestone for Joel tonight. If he achieves a podium, then he will have achieved 20 podiums in 7GR. At the top, Mercedes, 7-point gap over Williams, but of course, all still to play for. Here we go, right, Tier 2, qualifying has started. One-shot quality, of course, so let's just get this in the way. Everyone's going to be on the softs. I'm with Destroyer. We'll just stay here for now. To see where we get. Got lots of new names that I don't recognise. Egon's P2. Let's see if we can make our way up there. I imagine a few people will invalidate up Eau Rouge. Now here we go, they got Egon's P1. Mercedes. Taking a lot of curb. There's 4th gear. Down to P2 now. So up into P1. Christoph P3, Marshmallow P4, Paloma P5, Deval P6. So looking good up there. Lenny down there in P15. Dylan. Oh, Dylan. Joel P18 is going to have a job to do if he qualifies down there. Tyler down in P16. Take him down to P4 now. There you go. Right, here we go. Up Blanchimont as we approach the chicane. It looks like Zolt Tyler's been disqualified. That's a bit of a weird one. But there you go. Oh my goodness, what's happened there? Oh, I see. They invalidate their lap and then cross the line. So, wow, look at that. Jesus Christ. 6 drivers not setting a lap with the one-shot quali. Here we go then, your qualifying positions for the sprint race. Zalt will be in pole with Christoph joining him on the front row for the sprint race, with Marshmallow, Paloma on row 2. And then we've got Devour and Louis Bolton in P5 and P6, with Egun, I don't know how I'm going to pronounce that, I'm just going to call him Ego. Ego, Finley, Destroyer and Rossi rounding out the top 10. And then Aros up in, well, I say P11, Olivia Face and Lenny with the last person to set a line. And then we got Dylan, who of course retired first, and then David and Kuba, Deathwing, Tyler, Joel, Evo and Stingers all invalidating their laps. So just a short break before we lights out for the sprint. So while we do that, I will just put the standings up once more. Just a quick reminder. As I said, it was Ego and Destroyer who have won the 2 races so far. Joel and Marshmallow, just consistent high finishes. All 4 of them on 25 points. And there you go, look, Marshmallow is on a 25 race point streak. Got an ad break coming up. I'm just going to snooze it because otherwise that could potentially disrupt the start of the race. Of course, if you haven't yet, please make sure your job's to follow, guys. I don't like begging, but we're only, what, 135 away from 500, which would be a massive milestone for... I mean, we know the F1 game's a bit niche these days, so any kind of following is obviously massively appreciated. It looks like the race will be dry. Well, the sprint anyway. So here we go then. The red lights are here. We got 5 of them, and it's lights out, and away we go for the sprint. Looks like a decent start for most guys. It's going to be a bit of a tag away to turn 1. We usually see quite a few people getting a buzz up. There you go, there's one car already. Yellow flags out. We're seeing wings flying everywhere. But, everyone, Dylan's also you've placed Aros down to P19. Evo's bottom. 8 laps then of the sprint race. Everyone's made it up Eau Rouge by the looks of it. Ego down to P6 as he got damage. He's being followed by Devour, who's on the medium. So I think I saw a few people on softs maybe. So let's have a quick look. Oh, Devour! Oh, he's hit the. Is he retired? He's hit the. He's hit his rear wing, but he may have got away with that one, you know. Lucky boy. Right. So there you go. So everyone on the mediums, apart from Evo, who's on the softs, they should do about 8 laps, I reckon. Actually, so he might be okay, Evo. But he's got work to do if he wants to actually make his way up the field. Hello, I pressed the wrong button. There we go. Right. Look at that, 1.3 already. And of course, with the sprint race, it is of course a bit different with DRS being enabled after lap 1. So you don't have to wait until lap 2 as usual. But look at that. Marshmallow getting a great run. Going to go around the outside of Christopher. He's got to be careful here. And he's outbraked himself. He's gone very deep. Is that going to open the door for Paloma to come through? Does not, but she's got a better traction, which could allow Paloma to go up into P3, up into turn 1. Is she going to make it stick? She does for now. DRS enabled, which means if she's okay, she might be able to get Christopher as well. But saying that, Marshmallow, there you go, he's yielded that position. Probably the best thing to do in that position. Paloma all out of sorts there, and now it's going to be Marshmallow back up into P3. Is he going to be the one to challenge? And we're going to go almost 3 wide here as both Alfa Romeos. And Louis Bolton decides against making the move. And he's kissing the backside of Paloma there. But Alfa Romeos, I think if Benster is watching, I'm sure he'll be grinding his teeth, telling his driver not to crash into each other. Rule number 1, do not hit your teammate. So a lively start here then. Zsolt has bolted at the front, hasn't he? 1.6 away from Christoph. It looks like he's got some speed tonight, doesn't it? Ego down in P6. Steyr P4. Finley's P7. Destroyer P8. I've got a yellow flag. Is that Lenny? The Lenny Masterclass is continued, and he is now down into P18. Good evening, Medal. Hope you're well. Good to see you in the chat. Rossi is put on the soft tyres, so it was Rossi who was tangled in lap 1. So right now, he does need a safety car, doesn't he? But it needs to come out in the next lap or two if he's going to have any chance of making headway. Already a face as well with a pit stop. Here we go then. Right. Will we see any positions switch hands then? 6 tenths behind. It's 5 tenths. Let's see if he can make any kind of inroads. But it looks like he's lost quite a few tenths there. About 2 tenths just under that traction alone. So Christoph, no slouch on the straights or out the traction zones. Although he got a bit out of source there, didn't he? Going up Radion. And there you go. It was Marshmallow as well. And Paloma has gone steaming around the outside. Now it's Paloma on those podium positions. We're on lap 3 of 8, almost halfway already in this sprint. It's all kicking off. Drivers 2 to 7. We've got a McLaren sandwich with 2 Alphas in the middle, an Alpine and a Mercedes, all vying for that P2. And then it's Tyler in P9 who's has he got damage? He's that was has he got damage because Joel is all over the backside and Joel's got to be a bit careful here. We've seen Joel get involved in tangles where a little bit of patience may have helped, but Tyler, what is going on? He is going so surely he just needs to. He's got damage. He's losing so much time. Doesn't look like he's got damage from here, but he is getting swarmed. I saw Tyler have a lot of race pace at the back end of last year. But no, Joel not able to do anything right now. As Paloma's fallen outside a second. And there you go, Louis Bolton looking to make it a Romeo 3-4 I should say. But now this is where Joel will want to make it count, and David and Cooper's made a bit of a mess of that corner. So Joel is going to be looking to. Oh, we got a yellow flag. Finley's lost it up over Rouge, and we've got a safety car. The first one. Oh God, he's collected it. Who else? It's Ego. Oh no, was there a coming together? Oh dearie me. Either way, because they were P6 and P7, weren't they? Did they try and go side by side up Rouge? Well, I'm sure we'll find about it. But the good news for Ego is, well, good news, bad news. Bad news, he's got no nose. Good news, he's got a safety car, so he will be able to kind of pit and keep up. No, I thought we went into the pits again, but no, Rossi's. Has he made a mistake somewhere? Was he pitted again? Yeah, he's pitted twice. So Rossi, new set of boots on. That'll favour him. It's unlikely any of the top guys will pit because the field is so close. But really, anyone outside this kind of anyone outside the top 10 really. I mean, we know Ego's going to pit, but anyone else really, the ultimate gamble would be to put a set of softs on, but it depends how quick the safety car comes in. So we've only got 8 laps here, whereas obviously a usual sprint race you get over 10. So with only 8 laps, safety car usually likes to give you at least 2 laps of racing, which means it could come in anywhere between now and lap 7. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. Let's see if anyone does pit outside the top 10. We know Ego. Oh, Joel's gone in. Joel has gone in. He's listening. Ego's obviously in, but no one else. No, yeah, Dylan's listening as well. He's in. No, Dylan didn't listen. Damn you, Dylan. So just Ego and Joel then, but Joel will come out ahead of All Over Your Face. So he's only going to be P16. So, yeah, he's not going to lose that much time really. All Over Your Face back in the pits as well. And Tyler, after all that, he was lucky to kind of be where he was, but now he's there in P7. If he kind of regain some kind of composure here, because he was falling like a stone there, really. Maybe he forgot to put his setup on or something, I don't know, because Joel was all over the back of him. No messages in the Tier 1 chat, so no one's red wristing as it stands. So anyone still watching? Looks like we got quite a few watching. Who's your favourite to win the sprint? Has he got a bit too much? Will he look to pull away again? The first soft runner, I believe, is going to be Evo. But then, of course, his tyres are 4 laps old. Joel was going to be the one to watch, really. If the safety car's coming in, it will let us know now. But I don't think Rossi is caught up enough. So it may come in at the end of lap 6 here. And then we'll get 2 laps of racing. 1 lap with the DRS. Yeah, there we go then. 1 more lap behind the safety car is. So obviously Zolt will be the person to watch at the start. After that, I think I'm going to have to go in straight down to Jolt to see if he can make his soft tyres work. Right, so let's do a quick rundown, shall we? Of course, in the sprint race, if you're not familiar, it is only the top 8 that score points. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So currently the points holders are Zolt in P1, Christoph, Marshmallow, Paloma, Louis Bolton, Destroyer, Tyler, David and Kuba. Alros, once again, just outside those points. I'll say it every week, Alros is always the dark horse for a race. Maybe not the win, but definitely a good chunk of points if things go his way. So here we go. We're going to be close. That white line down the bottom of the circuit, you can see. You could see, but now Zolt's helmet's getting away. There you go. That white line down the bottom. That is the line that we'll see. So safety car in 3, 2, 1. Safety car in this lap. There we go. So Zolt becomes the de facto safety car. Of course, no overtaking until the safety car has turned to the pits. And of course, it's up to Zolt to decide when he wants to bolt and potentially stretch that lead, all these guys are going to be burning their batteries. Everyone's going to have a 100% ERS battery. It's all going to be down to maybe straight line speed at the end of the Kemmel. Who's going to be able to get traction down quickest? And there we go. I believe Zolt's already gone then. I think he's dropped Christoph by the looks of it, but maybe not. I think it's maybe Marshmallow that's caught napping a bit. There we go. Alright, into turn 1 then. Are we going to get any shenanigans? It looks like everyone is single file. No one. Look at that. Alros has dropped a little bit back there. So, I believe I said I would go with Joel. And here he is, already making moves around the outside of Lenny. And making that one look easy. Lenny with no traction compared to these soft runners. And that is 1 position gained already for Joel. Beau Rouge and Radion. He can now sniff the back of that AlphaTauri, forgot the name of the cars. And look at that, Eve up into P10. His softs are still working then, he's past Stingers. And will Joel be able to make any moves through these corners? He's going to have so much more grip than these guys. It can't be underestimated how much more grip these new softs have compared to what those mediums have. Even though those mediums are only 7 laps old, the softs will be so much better. And just look at that, even out of there, as we head down to Pouhon. And Joel thinks against it this time. Probably a sensible move, as we got a yellow flag, and it's Olivier Faze who's made an error, and he's retired. And look at that, that's Dylan going a bit slowly. He's made a mistake, and now, whoa, and Joel slips through a little bit of a argy-bargy. Ego looking to come through as well. He's off the track, and now it's Joel. There's a race up the hill, up Blanchimont into the chicane, and Dylan pretty much sitting in the middle of the track, which he's entitled to do. And now it's a drag race. Dylan needs to keep up, otherwise he's going to lose some ground. And here comes Joel around the outside, and he makes the move. He's gone a little bit deep. Oh, they almost tangled wheels, but great driving from these two. Very seasoned veterans, these two. They've raced each other a lot over the years. And yeah, look at that. Joel up into P14. Now you can see Deathwing. It's not far until a point, but we are now on the last lap. We've got a yellow flag. Who's it this time? Is it Rossi again? He's having a nightmare, isn't he? He's got no nose. And Devour's gone out as well. Oh, a nightmare. But at the front, Zolt is looking very comfortable. He's already got a lead up to 2 seconds here, as Alros has now overtaken Tyler. Oh, hello. Oh no, they got another collision. It's Aston Martin and the Ferrari. Oh no, and oh dear, that's a shame, isn't it? Everyone getting out of sorts here. And look at that, Joel up into P11. Is it now going to be P10? Is he going to get Stingers around the outside? Oh, he's going out, almost into the wall. Evasive driving there. I think this will be it for Joel P10. There'll be no points in the sprint, but it'll put him in. Oh no! Oh dear. Sorry, Joel. But look at that, Lenny up into P12. Yeah, 2 into Pouhon don't go, unfortunately, and I think they were just fighting a bit hard. And Joel is unfortunately the loser in that particular case. Look at that, I said Aros, Dark Horse, P7, doing well. Louis Bolton's fallen off the second half, but I should go to the start, the leader, shouldn't I? Because Zolt is about to cross the line and take the victory for the sprint race. A very dominant victory for Zolt, you would have to say. Christoph comes up in P2, and Marshmallow rounding off the sprint podium. Good result for Alfa Romeo with P4 and P5. Good drive from those two drivers. The second Williams of Destroyer up in P6. They got Tyler getting the final point in the end. Right then, here is confirmation of your sprint race order. So, like I said, Zolt takes the victory with Christoph and Marshmallow on the podium. The double Alfa Romeos of P4 and P5, Paloma and Louis Bolton, doing a good result for there. Second of Williams to destroy in P6, Alros P7 in the Red Bull, with Tyler taking the last point. And then the non-point scorers, we've got Deathwing in P9, Ego made it back up to P10 in the end, Dylan P11, Lenny P12, David and Kuba is P13, Devour P14, the prayers obviously didn't work, he's down there outside the points. Rossi P15 after a messy race from him, Stingers P16, and then Evo, Joel all over your face, and Finley rounding out the rest. Right, let's just go, let's see, so we go at 20:59. Nope. We'll go at, it literally just changed, so we'll go at 2100. Give the boys a minute. Right, with that, I shall put you on the back screen just so I can lubricate my throat, and I'll be back in a moment. It's 9 o'clock, so time for lights out. Any second, here we go. There was rumours of a wet start, but it's held off for now. Right, lights out and away we go for the feature race. Looks like most people are away very well. Salt once again home position. Marshmallow looks like he's got to jump into P2. A lot of people starting on the softs. Looks like we've got a lot of different strategies going on. Cars are a lot heavier than they were previously, and it looks like everyone is pretty much through. They are indeed good, well behaved. Let's have a quick look at the let's just hold stations here, as it looks like Christoph is about to challenge for the lead. The first time Zolt's been kind of under pressure. And there you go, the McLaren up into P1. Did Zolt put a wet setup on maybe? Who knows? But either way, that has let Christoph up into the lead. We got a yellow flag. It's Dylan. Uh-oh, Dylan, watch out. Oh, Dylan. Oh no, Ego's gone, and we've got Alfa Romeo facing the wrong way. We've got a virtual safety car. Louis Bolton with no nose coming together somewhere. And we've got the full safety car has been deployed then. According to Medal, there is a block of rain in a few laps, so we may see some rain. That would be lovely if we did, just to shake things up a bit. Which I'm guessing everyone is going to be on the softs? No. So, Destroyer on the hards. We've got like an even mix here between soft and mediums. So, yeah, obviously the medium one is not convinced it's going to rain, or maybe be heavy enough to cause them to go on the intermediates. Who knows? Either way, we've got a lot of different strategies. Destroyer is going to be absolutely... well, the first few laps, he's not going to be very helpful to himself, is he? Let's have a look at positions. Look at that. Rossi and Evo up P5 and 6 places, respectively, in the Aston Martins. They've started really well. Louis Bolton, obviously, with that nose change, he's down 13. Dylan down 6 places. Lenny in the pits. Oh, Leonard. Lenny's in the pits. Don't worry, masterclass from Lenny. Is he going to... Go on, put the inters on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on, do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Put the inters on, Lenny. Go on. Hard tyres to the end. It is for Lenny then. So Lenny obviously not convinced it's going to rain either. Joel's in the pits again. Oh dear, it's going to be a nightmare. But the hard tyres are on. Louis Bolton, what's he going to put on? Are they hard tyres? Can't really see. They're not really working. Is it hard tyres? I could just, you know, do that and find out. No, medium tyres for Louis Bolton. Interesting. So there you go. Lenny and Joel on hard tyres. Those two will be going to the end. Especially if it doesn't rain. Any other big winners or losers? Not really. Finley up 6 from starting last. Obviously taking advantage of all the chaos. Aros down a place. Looks like people, you know, Marshmallow and Paloma, the only people to, well, not move positions. But Zolt for the first time is not leading this race. Led the whole sprint race, and here we are, lap 2, the main 50% race, and Christoph finds himself in the lead. Well, hello, Christoph here has left the session. That is rather alarming. The race leader's left. That's not very good. Hopefully someone can get him in. I don't really want to chance it because it might disconnect. I'm going to have to chance it. I'm going to have to chance it and get Christoph back in, aren't I? Right. Alright, hopefully things don't mess up. Well, I mean, I don't know if rain. I don't know if we need rain. We already had we had 6 retirements in the sprint race. I don't think we need rain to help any more retirements. But let's hope Christoph can get in, because that's going to be an absolute shame if something's happened. Obviously, we know the storm is in the UK, so maybe he's... there we go, Christopher's joined. There we go, just at the nick of time. Thank goodness for that. Otherwise, he was probably going to be last by the end of the first lap. It doesn't look like he's got back in his car yet, though. There we go. Back in his car. Lovely jubbly. And safety car is in the lap. Is in this lap. So great time. Oh, hello. Did he just almost go through the safety car? Right. Now's the time to slow down. Back the pack up. And time to go racing. I mean, talking about rain, it's looking a bit overcast, but it doesn't look like there's many like rain clouds, does there? But when is Christopher going to go? He's going later than Zolt went. He's going to leave it to the last second, is he? Bunch everyone up as much as possible, and then go. There you go. Off he goes. Doesn't catch anyone by surprise. As although Destroyer and Tyler having a bit of a swap. Everyone behaving into turn one. The Ferrari, Mercedes, Williams. Okay. Oh, hello! Was that Rossi in the wall? What's happened there? Did he turn into the wall? I mean, for all intents and purposes on my screen, it looked like he hit the wall. And Rossi is going to have to pit for his 576th wing of the evening. And now he's got battling up the hill with Joel, and that is not sensible from either driver, really. Rossi hasn't got a wing, and Joel's trying to get past, and now we've got 3 wide. Oh, and oh, God. Oh, come on, boys. You can do better than this. Another safety car it is. So yeah, we yeah. Right, so pretty much as you were then, as well, I say that Rossi's obviously gone outside the top 10, so Devour now finds himself in 10th, final point paying position. But will anyone else take the opportunity to pit? Because I don't think it will rain now. Someone said the first block was going to be wet. We're having different stories, which means it's probably going to stay dry. Right, so another couple of laps on the safety car. So, hello. Oh, hello. Yes, there you go. Marshmallow in the pits. So, is it going to be softs or is it going to be hards? Tyler in the pits as well. Hards it is. What about Tyler? What does he go for? Hard for Tyler. And a new nose. Stinger's in the pits as well. He's got mediums on. I'm guessing it's going to be hards for the Haas driver. And he's putting softs on. Well then, we'll be seeing Stingers in the pits at least one more time then. But, second safety car of the day. I'm not too sure we haven't even done a race and lap yet, have we? No, we did. I lied. We did do one lap, or did we? Oh, we didn't do a lap, did we? We are lap 5. Yeah. So another 3 laps onto the safety car. Right, so end of lap 5, about to start lap 6. We are over a quarter of the way through. Almost a third. Ooh. Rossi going back into the pits, is he? No way he's got another nose. Okay, well, another nose it is then. 548 for the evening. Okay, so lap 6 safety car should hopefully come in this lap and we'll get some more track racing. Free retirements, lots of pit stops. Despite no track action, we've had plenty of action nonetheless. Safety car is indeed this lap. Oh, my apologies, I was looking away. Looks like we've had another restart. Sorry, I was trying to show someone to do clips. Anyway, right, it looks like we are definitely racing. Everyone looks to be behaving this time around. No one is losing wings or going up side by side through our Rouge and Radeon. So no, we survive a lap. Hey! Having said that, that has looked personally close to hitting the wall. But here we go then. So, will Zoltan be able to overtake Christoph? We saw how dominant he was in the sprint. It looks like he's pretty close right now. Will Paloma, the sole Alfa Romeo now, will she be able to keep up with the front two? I think she'll set for a podium, definitely. Look at that, Evo's already fallen back 1.7. His little 5 arrows there has cost them both some time. So those guys are already out of the DRS detection point, but they've got a lap and a half to get back in it. But as I say that, Paloma has indeed fallen outside of the detection zone. She's very close with Christoph and Zolt not using much energy. Now, will he make a move into the final chicane? Look at that, he's got the speed. Takes the inside line, but lifts just in case. Wanted to see another day. Right, oh hello, what's up to Tyler? Tyler's down in P14. Oh, he pitted, didn't he? Of course. he is having a little battle with Rossi, both on the hard tyres. Trying to make a move down the inside of turn 1. Just about gets enough turning. A bit of wheel banging. But, oh god, here we go. Side by side, up over Rouge and Radion. Will this tier ever learn? They will not. And there's a wheel bang, and there's another wheel bang, and there's another wheel bang. And what happens to Rossi? He's in the wall with no notes. Ah, dear me. These guys, they never learn, do they? So wing change number 549 for Rossi. Can he make it 550? We've got a VSC because of that incident as well. But Zalt is now into the lead. Paloma has actually dipped under the 1 second window now. So it looks like we've got a kind of a fight on our hands. However, as I say that, she dips back outside. Obviously, all these guys are racing to a delta at the moment, so it will become clearer once we go green flag racing. Shouldn't last too long. There we go, green flag racing it is, and Paloma is indeed in the 1 second window. It's Deathwing as the first person outside of that, but he's not coming under any pressure. If anything, it's Destroyer in the second. Williams looking to make a move on Paloma. He goes around the outside, and there's not a lot of room there. He goes so deep, and Paloma keeps that P3 for now, and that does allow Deathwing to get back up his backside. And now Destroyer is outside of the DRS on those hard tyres, and he is going to come under attack. Now I'm going to sit here with the view from Paloma to see if Christoph can get a run on the Williams. Here we go, Rouge, Eau Rouge, Radion. DRS open. I've got a view. Here comes Christoph. Look at that, 213, 40 miles an hour, break into turn 1, late as you like, and Christoph does indeed retake the lead. Zalt is having to work for this one, isn't he? The sprint race was all his, but Christoph seems to have found something in between the sprint and the race, but because he finds himself on the pace, bringing Paloma with him. Destroyer falling a little bit back a bit after the front three have got the DRS. Everyone knows to tail. Aros Assault, Red Bull now up in P7, trying to get some points. Deathwing, first Ferrari. Both Ferraris in the points. Sorry, I'm not used to seeing that. Both McLaren's in the points as well. Alpine's not having a good night. Dylan and Marshmallow outside the top 10. We know Marshmallow's got the speed. He's currently stuck behind Lenny in his AlphaTauri. Lenny on the hards, of course, going to the end, just like a lot of these drivers, if there's no more shenanigans. But no, in Tier 2, there will likely be a lot of it. So Christoph's still leading then, and now I will look behind. Oh, we got a yellow flag. It's Joel. What? Oh, left the session. That was where he said yellow flag and then joined the session. That what wizardry is that? Didn't know you could have a yellow flag for leaving the lobby. But Auros, something's out to Auros there. He's down to P11. And looks like Christoph's got the better traction here because Zolt's not going to get anywhere near. See, look at that. Christoph holding them back. And now we've got this train of 5 cars. Evo, Destroyer, Paloma, Zolt and Christoph all vying for the victory here. Devour not too far behind. Both Ferraris. Oh, we got Lenny. What's happened to Lenny? Oh, dear Leonard. He's and they're coming together. And we've got another safety car. In the words of that famous rapper, another one. So will we now see pit stops? Because obviously the front guys haven't stopped yet. But obviously the field is really bunched up. So are these guys going to kind of bank on another safety car? But, you know, Destroyer, Evo, Deathwing, Finley, Dylan can all stay out here. It's the soft runners, you know, Christoph, Zolt, Paloma, Devour, David and Kuba, all on those softs. They're the ones that are going to be the ones to watch here to see if they do actually pit or not. You know, with a safety car pit stop, it is a cheap one. And he does come in, Zolt comes in, Paloma, she's hard to stay out. The Evo comes in on the mediums, Devour's in, David and Kuba's in. Oh, but he's going to double stack behind Deathwing. But I guess these guys destroy it on the hards. I'm surprised about that. No, I'm not, because he stayed out. I'm an idiot. So now we're gonna have a Williams 1-2 here, are we? Maybe. No, Christoph got out in front. So good news, as Tyler has stayed out on the hards. He's one of the drivers that can go to the end. If it was me, I'd be pitting for some new mediums, if I'm being completely honest. Hey ho. Got some. Once again, we've got different strategies up and down the field. Interesting to see how fast Destroyer can go. We've seen Tyler not be in the best form tonight. So, for anyone still watching, who is your favourite to win now? Obviously, Destroyer and Tyler. Tyler shouldn't have to pit. Destroyer does have to pit because he has a pitted jet. But from Tyler downwards, no one has to pit again. Having said that, those soft runners unlikely go to the end. Well, they could go to the end, but their tyres aren't going to be very nice at the end, so they'll want to pit. They'll likely be hoping for a late safety car. But even though we've had 3 safety cars, we've only got 4 retirements. It's lap 12. There we go, the safety car is in this lap. Destroyer will want to warm those tyres up as much as he can. He is going to be vulnerable to everyone behind him. He's got a bit of a buffer with Tyler behind him, so he will have a little bit of time to potentially get away. Just take that off, just so we can get a nice clean screen. The next question is, when does Destroyer go? We've seen different tactics, people going. Will the third safety car yield anything different? This is where Zalt went, and looks like Destroyer is waiting a bit like Christoph did. And there you go, pedal to the metal, off he goes, doesn't catch anyone by surprise. Everyone single file, lovely jubbly, no shenanigans. I don't understand how people get so far apart at the safety car restart. But here comes Destroyer then on those older tyres. It looks like Tyler fancies himself the lead of the Grand Prix after being absolutely nowhere so far. Here he comes in down the Kemmel Straight. Are we going to get 3 wide? We are. Oh no, Christoph's thinking against it. Destroyers have it like, no, I'm having none of that. Here comes Christoph on those fresh medium tyres. But no, Tyler holds them off for now. And will Destroyer, will he let his teammate through? He doesn't make it easy, but oh, he's got to be careful. Oh, a bit of a concertina effect there as Destroyer is absolutely falling like a lead balloon. Excuse me. Those hard tyres of his not doing any favours. And now 2 wide going for Pouon. That's dangerous in itself. Everyone else now filtering through. Aros down there in P15 on the softs. There are a few people on softs. Can they make any moves through the field? But right now, Tyler is in the lead of the Grand Prix. Using a bit of battery to try and get away from the McLaren of Christoph. Zalt up there. These guys don't have to pit again. From medium to the end, we've got another yellow flag. It's Alros. But also, they're coming to you all over your face. Is it going to be a safety car? We've got a yellow flag. Oh, dear me. No, but, hello, sorry, we've got some shenanigans going on here up into turn 1. We've got Devour, Paloma, and Destroyer all fighting it out. And, something's happened to Zalt here. Zalt fallen down to P4 here. He's going to go side by... Please don't go side by side up by Rouge. Oh, God. But he survived this time. And it looks like Zalt's got a decent run. But with Zalt fighting down there, Tyler has now relinquished the lead to Christoph, with Evo now slotting in to P3 on those soft tyres. Look how much traction he has compared to Tyler. But look at that, just so easy. Just so much more grip than the Mercedes. And Evo now finds himself up into P2 after being absolutely nowhere. Evo finds himself up into P2 and into the podium places. The next question is, can Zalt finally get past Tyler? Tyler with the track extension penalty coming his way. 3 seconds added to his time at the end. And Zalt's got to be patient here. He'll be able to get Tyler. It's just a question of keeping your cool. Don't make any silly moves. And Dylan's retired. Dylan. Can't say that's somewhere where you would usually retire. Maybe this corner, but that's a bit of a peculiar one. But there we go. There's always a first. There we go. End of lap 14. We start lap 15. 8 laps to go. No safety cars in the past 2 incidents, so that's encouraging. But what's happened to Zoe? All 3 wide. Oh my, this is not going to end well. But it's ending well, kind of. Result up into P3. Dear me, there's action back all over the field here. Look at that, Evo is potentially going to overtake Christoph, but we're going to stay here with Zolt, Ember and Tyler. Tyler, oh, we're going to do free ride over Camel Straight. Ah! Oh dear me, Tyler giving me a heart attack going onto the grass, trying to overtake, and Tyler back up onto the podium, but he's going to get switched back by a Devour here. Great racing finally from the Tier 2 lads. And Zolt was sitting there patiently. These two, it's going to end in tears at some point, is it? Ah! Oh, Zolt up into P4. Oh dear me, Tyler's finally lost it. He's down to P5 now. He's lost the podium. Devour and Zolt now hold it. The two medium runners are now dropping Tyler. Tyler's, oh dear me, probably needed a change of pants or two. But there you go. He's still P5. Destroyer will be the next in line. But of course, the Destroyer yet to pit, so unless there's a safety car, Destroyer isn't really in this race when it comes to kind of high points scorings. However, there is, you know, only 14 drivers left, so you still need, you know, 4 more cars retiring. You're guaranteed a point. But we've got racing all over the track here. It's you got Marshmallow very much out of position, Finley behind him. And he kind of moves up into the last chicane here. No, all looking very smooth indeed. So, with everyone behaving, Evo now, he's got to make hay while the sun shines with these soft tyres. These tyres, they're going to be going off soon. But then, at the same time, Christoph's mediums won't be feeling great by the end, so if Evo can get into the lead and maybe pull a few seconds away. There we go, up into the lead, down the Camel Straight, and Evo leads for Aston Martin. Jake, if you're watching, your boy's doing good. Up into P1 goes the Aston Martin. Now, the key thing, as I said, can he build a gap to kind of, because his tyres will go off first. Zolt, P3 now, he is now going to want to stretch those legs, catch these two back up. He's only 1.8 behind. He's got plenty of time to do it. We've got another yellow flag. Who is it this time? Is it Alros who's down there in P14? And Evo, oh no, he's ruined his chances of the race win here. He's got a 3-second time penalty for track extension. And that is not good. I'm sorry, I cursed it there, didn't I, Jake? That's my fault. Either way, look at that. Down the Zolt, half a second already. He is a man on fire here. He is out to prove that he is the king of Spa for Tier 2 anyway. But look at that, just like that, he's under a second. Absolute stunning speed. Devour actually being able to keep up with him. Destroyer has dropped back by 3.8 seconds. Maybe a bit of a team game here with Destroyer holding these guys up. But look at that, he is being absolutely swarmed here. We've almost gone 3 wide. With Tyler Tyler's gone down to P7 and Destroyer finally pits. And now Tyler is on the back of Paloma. Paloma on the kind of fresher medium tyres. She is up into P5 now. She shows some good pace in the sprint. So we know that she's good enough to be near the front. And if Tyler's smart, he'll just maybe not try to overtake, but just try and stay within that 1 second. But it's going to be very tricky, especially on the track like Spa. But there you go, lead of the race has changed. Christoph up into the lead, and now look at that, Zolt looking to overtake Evo. They're going side by side here, and Zolt wins on this occasion. Evo's gone from P1 to P3 in a matter of corners. Devour looking to eat up some positions as well. These guys, I'm sure Devour waiting for Evo's tyres to going off, because even though he will be up ahead of him already because of the 3-second penalty, he'll want to get by on track just so he can try and attack maybe Zolt or Christoph. At 6 laps remaining, including this one. Not a lot of traction, but look at that, he's not too far off his fastest lap, is he, Devour? So speed's there, and now it's a question of how long will it take Zolt to overtake Christoph. He's going to be gagging for that win. Evo I think now just needs to stay close. I think his chances of winning are over. However, right now he's got P4, which is not the end of the world. But maybe if he can hang on, maybe the other drivers may well get a penalty as well. But he's got to hope his softs can hang on. Because if we just quickly go to tyres, his tyres are now 7 laps old. So, yep, they're not going to be very friendly. However, the leader of the race once again under threat, and Zalt is in the lead. Candy from a baby this time. Zalt up into the lead. Now, we see if Christoph can hang, and the two Ferraris going at it here. David and Kuba Deathwing having a battle here. Different tyre strategies. Tyler now down into P8. His hard to. Oh my, he's gone for a dive! Tyler! What was that? That was a dive and a half. And he's still on the outside. Oh, Tyler, dear me. That wasn't pretty. Trying to take advantage of the Ferraris. Oh god, they're going side by side. And pull on. Oh, well, they made it. Wow. So yeah, Evo, can't say the words. Evo is hanging on, but now, more importantly, Christoph is able to hang with Zalt. We've seen Zalt with superior speed, but Christoph able to stay within that second, keep the DRS open. Battle for P7 still on. Look at that, the Deathwings dropped them by 2 seconds. Sorry, David and Kuba's dropped them by 2 seconds. Deathwings looks like his tyres have fully gone off because he's lost positions to Tyler and Rossi there. Rossi finally in the points after his 549 wing changes, and are more points on the board here for Rossi. As the grip starts to go, they struggle by Rouge, and Tyler defends the inside line, but he's got no defence really as Rossi moves. Having said that, Tyler, he's no slouch on a straight line there, was he? But yeah, both Rossi and Tyler with time penalties, so these guys have got to get a move on if they want some good points. Marshmallow currently behind this gaggle as well, the last person in the points. Looks like this one has calmed down a little bit. Tyler has dropped off the back of Rossi. His hard tyres are not very fast, and there's no chance of a safety car now. So unfortunately, Tyler is stuck with these tyres till the end. Now here we go. So does Christoph? When does Christoph make a move? He's got to be planning. Does he think he's got? He needs to get good traction out of here, maybe on the last lap, because right now he's actually struggling to stay with Zalt, isn't he? Christoph really is struggling now to stay with Zolt. Zolt has got a bit more battery, but looks like he has it under control for now. Just 2 laps remaining then, as Finley is the latest driver to get a track attention penalty. Destroyer just 3 seconds off the points now. So his late pit stop. Tyler's still battling with these lot. Deathwing's tyres really not doing very well, are they? Marshmallow, who, as I said, in the sprint was showing some good pace. Can he get past Tyler here? This thing is in the pits. There we go. Look at that. Marshmallow up into P8. Another point for the Alpine team with Dylan, unfortunately, once again, DNFing. So, what kind of battles have we got? Paloma's on her own, P5. She's got the speed to keep David and Kuba away, but she hasn't got the speed to catch up to the top 4. Looks like we've got a podium on for Devour. Unless he falls away. But, oh, look at that. It's been broken. It's been broken. 1 second has been broken. So now this could be Devour's chance, really. If he's got any speed left in that car, he needs to show it now. Having said that, Christoph is now back in the DRS zone. He knows what he's doing. I think he knows he hasn't really got much chance of catching Zolt. But if he stays in that DRS, then he won't come under attack from Evo or Devour. Zolt does indeed start the final lap of the race. Any more back up and down the field has a bit of a spread now. Looks like Deathwing will be the next person to attempt to overtake Tyler. Goes almost into the back end. Look at that, Destroyer actually, look at that, he's caught a lot up, hasn't he? The top 4 as you were, they're not touching each other. So we got a yellow flag, is that someone that gone off up a Rouge, is it? No, everyone's safe for now. Here comes Destroyer. Definitely's got DRS, but Destroyer won't care about that, he goes to the inside. Definitely tries to close the door, but Destroyer up into the points. There we go. Points for the winning driver after all. Can Destroyer, can he get anywhere near Tyler? He's got about half a lap, if that. He's got to have so much more grip than the Mercedes driver right now. His hard tyres are going to be fully off by now. Just look at the closing speed difference here. The valves dropped off as well. Just look at that. Right, as much as I would love to stay in this battle, we've got Zolt about to win his first race in 7GR, his first race of the season. Williams' second race of the season. Here we go then, he crosses the line, and a great victory for Zolt. Christoph P2, Ember will get promoted to P3 because of the penalties, and let's go back to Destroyer. Does he get, look at that final corner up the inside. He doesn't care, Tyler's got a penalty, it's a drag race to the line. Tyler gets it on track, but Destroyer takes it with the penalty, and Tyler unfortunately drops out the points despite that defiant battle on those hard tyres. Just 3 drivers left across the line, Finley and Aros. And now, last but not least, the Haas of Stingers. I'm sure IUF1 is looking on with much proudness. Seagull? What does that mean? Does he dive bombs? Driver of the day goes to Evo, according to the game. I imagine he made up quite a few places. This is a new name. Okay. There we go. Podium celebrations underway. Zolk lifting his first winner's trophy here in 7GR. Pit crew looking absolutely ecstatic. Christoph P2 and Devar, of course, P3 for the AlphaTauri team. Okay then, here is the race classification for the race. So, Zolk does indeed take 25 maximum points here in Spa. Christoph with P2 and Devour rounding off the podium after Evo's penalty. Paloma is P5 in the Alfa Romeo, could have been much more. But David and Kuba in the first Ferrari. Marshmallow, again, another driver who could have achieved more. Rossi is P8. Destroyer, a recovery to P9 with a late pit stop. Deathwing takes the final point for Ferrari. And then we've got Tyler, Aros, Finley, and Stingers outside. And then Dylan, Oliver Face, Lenny, Joel, Louis Bolton, and Ego were the DNFers. Right. So, I believe that will be that, folks. It's been an absolute pleasure. If you've made it this far, you are a goddamn hero. I definitely enjoyed that tonight. I hope you did. It was nice to be back. If you enjoyed tonight, make sure you join us back next week as we travel to the picturesque Monaco. Will there be any heroics in Zandvoort? Well, I guess you'll have to tune in to find out. So once again, thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure. Bye-bye.
This is the battle of the late breakers, and Elite Risk gets it. Oh, what a move by Eno. That is not a place you overtake. Maybe side by side of him, they're going to go around the outside now to Pitsy.